I had a cousin, may Allah have mercy on his soul, my cousin. Was one of the preachers in the masjids. He used to come and make bayan. Lihya, this big, thob, this short. Then something happened in 1980 when Juhayman went to Haram and besieged the Haram, killed a lot of the people and made heinous things. There was a roundabout. They rounded up everyone who was practicing to investigate. And he was one of them, stayed there for 4 months and came out. But there was a fuse that was burnt. So when he came out, he started praying in the house. After praying in the first row in the masjid, his mom called. I went. What's wrong with you? He said, Ya akhi, when I go to the masjid, this man next to me sneezes, this man coughs, the socks in front of me is so horrible and so much noise, the lights, the air conditioning, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. So now I pray home, I find my heart. I have khushu, I have concentration. I said, but you are going against the religion, against the Sunnah. You know that it is haram, the hadith of the blind man. I said, yeah, I know all of this, but I find my heart. Okay. I tried my level best, but I couldn't do anything. That was about 40 plus years ago. So 2 months later, his mom calls. So I go, what's wrong? She says, he now have closed one of the rooms in the home and said, this is my masjid. Nobody enters it, nobody cleans it. And he prays there. Akhi, what are you doing? He said, the rest of the day it has TVs, it has loud noises. I don't ensure the purity of it. When I keep it locked, only me enters it. Khalas, this is my sanctuary. I tried to talk him out of it. The Prophet prohibited taking the mihrabs in the homes like this. It's not permissible. He wouldn't budge. 2 months later, his mom calls. Ba'deen, it's becoming time consuming. I went, what's wrong now? She says, when he prays, he turns off the lights and the air conditioning, and it's complete darkness. I say, what are you doing? He said, when I turn off the lights and the air conditioning, I feel like I'm in my grave. So I pray with khushu. This is super duper. Yani, this is not from Islam. What are you doing? And he wouldn't budge. I tried my level best to bring him to Qur'an and Sunnah. Khalas. It's here. Shaytan is pulling his legs. Few months later, his mom called, yet he stopped praying altogether. And few months later, he died. May Allah have mercy on his soul.
Amen.
But this is how Shaytan works. Be very careful. He doesn't come all of a sudden. There are steps of Shaytan. May Allah protect us.
Amen. Another question says that, Assalamu alaikum. My question is, what's the difference between jinn, Shaytan and Iblis? Are they same created from fire?
All of them are created from fire. And the Salaf have different views, but the prevailing view is that Iblis is the father of the jinn, as Adam is the father of the humans, of the ins. And the Shaytan is the rebellious one of them. And the Shaytan could be from the humans, it could be from the jinn, and it could be from the animals. The Prophet told us to kill a black dog, full black with 2 dots, yellow dots over his eyes, like a Doberman, for example. And he said, he is Shaytan. Not that he's a devil, but that he is a rebellious among his species. So the jinn, وَأَنَّا مِنَّا الْمُسْلِمُونَ وَمِنَّا الْقَاسِطُونَ وَأَنَّا مِنَّا الصَّالِحُونَ وَمِنَّا دُونَ ذَلِكَ كُنَّا طَرَائِقَ قِدَدًا. So among us, the jinn, there are the good and the bad. There are the Muslims and the disbelievers. So this is the classification. Allah knows best.
Now, another question is, someone is asking, a husband had an argument with his wife. During the argument, the wife asked for divorce. The husband replied, "You'll get it," then wrote it down and called his family as witness, knowing they would not approve, and they didn't. Is this divorce valid in this case?
You know, I have counseling sessions, and they're paid counseling sessions. So I'm not going to give you a freebie. These issues of divorce cannot be discussed like this. Number one, because usually the one who asks is the wife. And she manipulates the question. She doesn't want to be divorced. And she writes things and hide others. So the norm, don't listen to one party. Bring them both, listen to verify each one. And each case has its circumstances. People are taking divorce lightly. So as soon as they come to us, "Oh Sheikh, what's the ruling? Did the divorce happen? I divorced my wife 320 times. Ishada, mashallah, you're an AK-47. You're a Kalashnikov. What is 320 times? You're crazy. Yeah, Sheikh, but I heard that divorce multiple times doesn't take place. Oh, mashallah, crazy and not with knowledge. No. For such people, we say, go to the Muslim Qadi, to the court. Oh, Sheikh, this is troublesome. Yani, just give us the answer. No, I want you to suffer. I want you to go to the court, to the Qadi, to spend time, to spend money, so that you taste the burden of what you have committed. So, tough luck.
Now, another question is here from a school-aged girl saying, "Assalamu alaikum. My question is it haram to be a feminist?"
What is his definition of feminist? If the definition, as we understand it from the Western point of view, of empowering women, making them equal to men, making them not adhere to the authority of the father or to the husband, making them want to mix freely with men and barge into the workplace and lose their feminism, yani become a real another man. So many counseling sessions I conduct, when the man and the wife come to me, I ask the man, "Akhi, who is the one wearing the pants in the house?" The man proudly says, "She is." This is not a marriage. So if this is what is meant by feminism, it is totally haram and not part of Islam. But if it means that a woman becomes submissive to her husband, becomes weak, exposing her weakness and obedience to him. If he says, "Don't do this," she obeys him. Where others condemn her. "Why are you doing this? Why are you listening to him? Show that you have an opinion of your own." This kind of feminism is good, because this is her path to Jannah, non-stop, first class. If she does this and her husband is happy with her, bi'idhnillah, and Allah knows best.
No. Another question is that
How many questions are we taking? Because I don't know if the brothers here, they're waiting for
I
this.
think most of them are sending the question.